Hi guys, just doing a little video on what you need to know about weapons, what attachments and scopes you need to use for your guns, because I've seen numerous of people using times sixes on submachine guns. I've seen people using times twos on snipers when they've got sixes and stuff, so there's an insight of what you generally want to do. Alright, let's go through to the armory. Right, basically we'll start with an AKM. For sight wise, there's your selection of sights you can use. For an AKM, normally I would personally go for a red dot sight because it is by far the most accurate for this weapon, and you've got more chance of hitting your target with a red dot sight than you have with a times 2, 3, 4 or a 6 M16A. You've also got the same layouts. Red dot sight's not bad, but I'd highly recommend you use times 4 or a times 6. Your SCAR, same thing, times 4 and 6. Red dot sight's good for close quarters, but if you're using times 6 on your SCAR, please change your gun into a single shot fire only, because I kid you not, it will do a lot better than what it would if it was fully automatic. Your M16, same again, times 4 or times 6 are really good. Red dot sights, close quarters. With most of all these other weapons, you can get suppressor, not recommended for the AUG. Magazine, I would go for the, well, ignore what it says, but I go extended so you can get your rounds to 40 instead of 30. Same with this, the M16A4. Use your suppressor, it's really handy. Keep it on burst for close quarters or single for DMRing. Sight wise, like I said, times 4 or times 6 either way, but always make sure you get that extended mag for your 40 rounds, because it does help that extra bit. Just right there, it does wonders. With this, I would recommend using also your vertical foregrip. Ignore your laser sight. Do not, under no circumstances, use that laser sight. It is shit. It's not good. It's just a whole lot of shitness in one thing, because I could know that'll give you away as soon as it gives you away. You're pretty much fucked. You can't do no close in quarters with a laser sight because people will see it coming from a while away. Magazine, also I said quick draw extended mag is not too bad, because gives you the firing speed and capacity, but it also gives that extra rounds as well on top of that. Gronza, I've said to numerous of people, don't use it. This thing's firing is, as you can see there, the range, the power, the recoil, it's all brilliant, but none of the bullets will hit. AUG, on this hand, this is your gun. If you can get hold of this gun right, it will guarantee you to be the best of the best, because you get your extended mag in there with your 40 rounds, plus your suppressor. Sights, I would highly recommend either a red dot sight or a times 4. Do not go for a times 6, it is awful. QBZ, now this gun by far is really fast shooting. I mean, this thing can shoot out a full 30 mag in a matter of about 5-6 seconds. It's good for close quarters, it's shit for single shots. So if you get it, just basically aim and shoot. You don't even need to aim down the sights with it. M249, I kid you not, this gun is good, but I wouldn't recommend using it as a permanent weapon. It's good for starting off with. MK47 Mutant. Now this gun, not too bad. It is only a dual or a single. It can't go fully automatic. If it was, I believe you, I reckon it'll be fucking lethal. But for the sight for this also, if you single fire it, you can use times 6, but I wouldn't recommend it. Use times 4 or a 3 times. 3 times not too bad. You got your 2, 3 and 4s there. Use them. Don't use a red dot or holographic on this gun. It is shit. Your G336C. Now this gun is only available on Vendinki. You've got all your sights again still. Highly recommend using a times 4 only for this gun, because I kid you not, it is a world of good. But if you can't find that, get a red dot on it, because it's just as good with a red dot, but not the range. Once again, suppressor onto there. You get your extended quick draw, and then grip. Also, I'd say use vertical grip as well, because a kid not hands down, it is the best. Sniper rifles, as you can tell, you got your Kag 98. Now this gun can hold any sight, as you can see right there. With it at the end, you've got your times 8. Times 8 are good, but they are very rare to come by, so if anything, if anyone's got a Carg 98, you've got a scope, preferably a 3, 4, just give it to the person with the Carg. I kid you not, it will do them a world of good when it comes to hitting their targets. They can use a red dot sight, but it's not reliable, so the main scopes you want to be guys going for if you get this Carg 98 is your times 4, your times 6 or your times 8. Same with the M24, same with the AWM, and the same with, well, you can't go anything on Winchester. I wouldn't use this Winchester as much because it takes about 8 or 9 shots to hit the target. But the downside is you cannot have no scope, you can only have a stock on there, so it's not the best thing to use. But going back to the Carg, you can get stocks on there, you get your bullets, and also you get your cheat pad. As you can tell, your bullets, they have got no recoil whatsoever. Everything's on the same. You put a cheat pad on there, look at that recoil drop right there. See it? The recoil, ignore the gun spinning, but ignore that. Look at this recoil bit up here. That's what you want to be looking for. That's dropped rapidly, so that's where if you're using a cheat pad and you've got Carg bullets, the Carg bullets will take over. Suppressor. Anyway, let's just take that off. There we go. Suppressor. As you can see, you use a compressor, you lose more recoil. Use a suppressor, well, it's just by far better. So, AWM. I would say don't use suppressors, by the way, because sometimes it's not the best. So, AWM, if you want to go for decent sniping, get your times 4 on there, your times 6 or your times 8. But either way, I prefer using times 4 when it comes to close quarters because I kid not, it is the best. Get your suppressor on there as well. Magazine, I would say go for quick draw and extended mag because then it gives you the 7 rounds instead of the 5. Stock, go for your cheat pad on top of that. You lose recoil, so it's not highly recommend, but it's your choice on that one. So there's your snipers. Okay, your DMRs, if you want to call it, it's your marksman rifles. SKS, good for starting off with. Wouldn't highly recommend using a times 8 or a times 6 because it is absolutely shite. Get a times 4 on there or a red dot. They're your best bets on that one. VSS, same again. It can be an automatic and it holds 9mm, but the thing is with the automatic, the bullets are fucking all over the place, so I wouldn't recommend using that. Then you got your mini. Now this is by far, I do apologise. This is by far your best DMR rifle you can get your hands on at the moment because it's accurate, it's quick at firing, it's just an all down really good gun. Times 4, 6 or 8 on that bad boy, you're laughing. You can get a red dot on there, it will help. Same with the muzzle, get a silencer with the silencers. As you can see here, you've got suppressor, and then you've got 2 lots of suppressors, because one will say sniper suppressor, the other one will say suppressor, AR. MK14, now as you can see, this has got bipods down, so it will deploy bipods. But in order for you to deploy that bipod on your MK14, you do need to hit the deck and then bipods will come out, and I kid you not, when it comes to shooting while laying down, this gun is by far a really good gun to use because the stability is fantastic. It's got 2 sorts of firing modes. You've got automatic, which holds up to 20 rounds, or you've got your single fire, which is not too bad either, so you can just DMR them off the sides. You can get your sights as well, up to 4 to 6 to 8, so all them are just the best as well. You got your SLR. Now, I've been humming and ahhing about this gun because I kid you not, it can be good, but it also can be really bad. Same as any other sniper. It's good to use, get a suppressor on it, you're fine. Get a sight on it, you're fine, but it's finding the stuff what you need for it. It's alright in the end, but it's still not reliable. If you want to go for a sniper and you want to go for an automatic sniper, I would recommend you guys to use the Mini 14 or the MK47. If you're on the Shannock map, use this QBU. It is a really good rifle. Not only is it most accurate in firing on that one, it is just by far amazing. The bullets will just meet your target no matter what. get a sight on there. You can go for a red dot, you can go for a ×4 and a ×8 and so forth. I'd highly recommend you using a red dot sight or a ×4, 3 or 2. Okay, submachine guns. Uzi, best gun to start off with. If you find it, it's good, it's fast, it's accurate. Only holds 25 rounds, but if you get the extended mag, you can increase that as well, which is not too bad. Nice little starter weapon. Normally when you find one of these, you'll also find one of these dotted around, the UMP. Now this gun is by far a really good gun as well to use. It's reliable, it can be reliable throughout the whole game. So if you've got one of these, I'd recommend you keeping this bad boy right here. And then you got your Vector. Now the Vector, well, your Vector's good. It can be good. It can be very potentially a bad weapon. But the thing is, when you get the Vector, the damn thing only holds 13 rounds. So what you've got to do there is you've got to find an extended mag, so you can bunk that up to 25 rounds. You get an extended mag for that, and then you can get a red dot or a ×4. ×4 is not too bad for it, but I'd highly recommend a red dot for this time, or a ×2 in fact, because I've used it with a ×2, and it's not actually that bad. So that's your choice on that one. Get a suppressor on there as well, because it's just amazing to use. Also, where is it? Stop now. Yeah, whack a vertical grip on there as well, because although it does look bad, but it gives you that extra. I know you lose recoil with them. There you go. If you get the half grip, you gain less recoil. Or am I saying this wrong? You get more recoil with a half grip and less recoil with it. Yeah, so I do apologise. That is my fault on that one. I am saying it all wrong. Submachine gun. Now this can be a fun gun to use. It's quick, it's fast, it's rapid, but the only downside with it, well, it's not a submachine gun, it's a Tommy gun, should I say. What you want to get, if you can get a suppressor for it, by all means it's good. But the first thing you want to be doing is getting that. Now that not only does it look like a Tommy gun, but it will also increase your rounds from 30 to 50. Now this is the highest mag for a submachine gun, until they brought, and we'll also grab a vertical grip for that as well. So it's more better for the country. Look at the firing speed and the capacity, that just shoots up there as well, so it's just fantastic. But after that, they brought out this bad boy. Now kids not, this is by far my favourite one. Not only is it fast, it is accurate like hell. You can get a sight on it. Highly recommend you using a red dot or a ×2. A 4 is good, but with a 4 you do need a suppressor. If you find a suppressor for this thing, it is lethal, and there's only 2 attachments for this, so you get a suppressor and a red dot or a ×4. Looks pretty damn good. But not only that, as soon as you pick it up, you need to reload it, because yes, it says it's got 30 mount rounds in the mag, but it can carry 53, so that is your next best friend. If you can get hold of this weapon, it is, you're laughing. Shotguns. You got 3 lots of shotguns. You got this one that holds 2. It's very accurate as well, so if you do find this and you get 2 lots of shotguns, choose this over the others, because yes, it's only 2 shots, but my god, the shots can travel. So then you got your next one down. Look at the range. You can see the difference in the range on that as it is. This one's a not bad rifle. It does fire up to 5 rounds. It's in with an iron with this one, because it's not the best. Then you got your SK12. Now this, you can add all sorts onto it. You can get a ×6 scope on an on the SK12. You also get a suppressor or a double quick build, flash hider and stuff like that. Plus a magazine as well. It's really good to have. Right, light machine gun. You got 2 types of light machine gun. One that you find in the supply box, which is this bad boy right here. Now this can pack a punch. When you pick it up, you're going to get 50 rounds, and that's it. You do have to reload it, and it'll give you 100. Sights recommended for this, mainly use ×4 only on it. ×4 is your best friend for this gun. ×4 or a red dot sight. Any others are it's just awful to use, so I'd highly go for that one. I'll be unlocking that skin soon when I reach rank 100 as well. That's pretty cool there. Sorry. Yeah, and then you got your DP28. When you get this gun, you can hold a sight as well. Same again, ×4 red dot sight. I don't recommend using ×6 because it's going to be zoomed in too well. If you do get the ×6, adjust it so it's a ×3 to a 4, because then it'll be more better for you to use and much more easier to use. And when you get this gun, you will need to reload it because it can hold up to 47 rounds. Pistols, right? You've got a variety of pistols. Any pistol can hold a red dot sight, as you can see. Suppressor, get that on there. Magazine, get your quick draw. Foregrip, laser sight. You can get a laser sight on there, but like I said, with any laser sights, don't use them. This, however, this pistol here, P92, holds 9mm. It can hold up to 15 rounds. You get the extended mag, it can hold up to 20. Then you got your P1911. With this one, it can only hold 7 rounds. You can get an extended mag to hold up to 14, I believe, but this is your most common pistol to find. Then you got your R185 revolver, only holds 7, and that's about it. Then you got your P18C. Now this gun, if you find this, it is going to be your best friend throughout the game, because if you can get an extended mag, you can have up to 25 bullets in this pistol, where it's a fully automatic pistol, and I kid you not, this thing hurts like a bitch to an enemy. Then you got your R45. It's hard bullet revolver, not too bad. It does heavy damage, but you need to make sure your shots hit. Your Sarnoff. Now this, not too bad either actually, to be honest. I've used it a few times. It's good for close quarters. You see someone running through the door, double tap that bad boy, straight out, boom boom, they're dead, they don't even see it coming. Naturally, your flare gun. Now this thing, you aim it to the sky, you know what it does. It calls down a big ass super package. When you get it, you get 2 types of flares. Well, you don't get 2 types. You get 2 types of drops. If you're outside the zone and you fire it up, you get an armoured vehicle, which I will show you in the vehicles shortly what that vehicle is. But also, if you fire inside the zone, there's a chance you can get that. There's a chance you can get that, and you can get that. And also on the assault rifles, you will get one of these or one of these. So just be mindful what you get onto that. And then as that's the last one, your next best friend for people would class this as a submachine gun, but it's being classed as a pistol on here. This is your Scorpion, and I kid you not, this can hold up to 40 rounds and the extended mag, and it also is very, very accurate. So when firing one of these, it's good. And then you've got your weapons. As you can tell, you've got your machete, which does minor damage. You got your crowbar, your sickle, and then your pan. Your pan does more damage, but I kid you not, from behind this can stop bullets, so that's also a good one to use. And then you've got your crossbow. Now your crossbow, this can hold... Damn, that's bright. Right, this can hold these sights. What I'd recommend you using is ×3 or ×4 if you do want to go crossbow. You can have a ×6, but it's not really worth it. Foregrips, you can only get a quiver, which shows you underneath. It just narrows the reloading time. For 1 second, it takes about 3 seconds to reload. This takes 2 tops. So yeah, that's your deal on the armory. The vehicle, what you get outside the zone is... Where are you? There you are. That is your vehicle you get when you fire it outside the zone. It's basically an armoured UAS. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, you can't shoot out of it. People can still shoot at it, and it just takes an extra few more bullets before it gets shot down. So, other than that, I hope this guide helps. and see you on the field. Take care, guys. Thank you.